Hi! Welcome! What was that? I'm a shark! And I'm also Skwiible. And we're gonna play Gone Home today. So let's do it.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So I know what you're thinking. Why, Skwiible? Why are you wearing a shark costume? Well, you should know the answer to that. It's Spooktober. You gotta be spooky, and sharks are spooky, right? And we're gonna play this spooky game while we're dressed as a spooky shark. So if you have a shark costume, put it on, and we can be sharks together. And if you actually do, go on Twitter and send me your selfie wearing your shark costume. I don't care if it's 5 years in the future and you're seeing this now. Do it. I will, if it's 5 years in the future and I am not able to respond, then I'm sorry, but still do it, because if I can, that would be amazing. I already know where the key is because I already played this, and the videos were so bad I had to restart because I'm not going to put something on my channel that I'm not proud of anymore. I used to do that all the time because, you know, you need practice, and I was documenting my practice and I was getting better. I wasn't proud of my work at the time, but now looking back at it, that was the best I could do, and I was comparing myself to others too much. So if you're going to be a YouTuber, just make sure you don't compare yourself to others. Do your best, and it's the same with art. Just do your best, and it's your best, and it's good enough. I promise. Okay, so we're going to read this note. Oh my gosh. Katie, I'm sorry that I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. So I'm pretty sure you just saw... Well, if you watched yesterday's video, you saw me play... what was it called? How do I not remember? I just played it. Frick. What's it called? Alone! Damn, how did I forget that? If you watched yesterday's video, then, you know, I played Alone. And in that game, the character's name was Sam, and now my sister's name is Sam. So, I mean, that's kind of a coincidence, don't you think? And they both take place in creepy houses, except this one's a lot better put together, if that makes any sense. Like, it's rendered better. Okay. Movers. It's just telling the movers where to put everything. Nothing really important on there.
So much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Aw. That's cute. Okay. By the way, can you take me seriously in this shark costume? I'm not sure if I'd be able to take myself seriously. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here. Gotta collect the things, but I don't think there's anything worth taking. There's a magazine. Soft Plus. 4 rolls. They're now thicker. Just in case you guys wanted to know what kind of toilet paper they got. Also, they don't have mirrors in any of their bathrooms. And you can turn on the lights in this game, and I like that. Because I get spooked out, and it's nice to have the lights on. Okay, so I'm going to go in here, which is really creepy. It's really spooky. Here we are. We're going to go in here. This is a closet. I don't know if you knew that, but now you do. We're going to read this note. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. 1 sturdy folder with pockets. Okay, so this is just a list. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 o'clock a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome. Beth Valence, Principal. Yep.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl. Great.
So she's not doing very well in school. She doesn't have her sister there to talk to her. Don't I feel like a douchebag? Okay, so we can read the obituary of Oscar Doc Mason. Oscar Mason, 60, died... Okay, I didn't read of Boone County. Died peacefully... Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside of his home. A service will be held on Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 o'clock p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew Terrence Greenbrier, as well as, in spirit, the people of Boone County, to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Okay, so I think that's my dad that it's talking about, because this is the Greenbrier family. We can grab this and put it back. Did you also hear those noises, guys? There is a ghost in the house. This is a picture of... I don't know. Okay. It's one of the postcards I sent. Paris. Hey Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner and wearing a beret. I am going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. I still feel like no one can take me seriously because I'm wearing a shark costume, but that's besides the point. Mom, Dad, and Sam, Arbor Hill. Okay, that's just the thing. She says that the place is weird. Okay. Bye. There's nothing else there for me to read. Let's continue on. What's in here? These doors open really fast. Okay, I need a light switch. Can't see anything. Okay. So we got a desk. You can do better! JFK? What if JFK wasn't JFK? JFK, President, US and USSR, coalition, so Russia, early space, What does that say? Okay. Paradox results in JFK death being desired outcome. What? What is this? Okay. Love those noises. Poisoned, kidnapped, injured. Back to basics. Sent back in time to Dallas. 1963 again. That's kind of strange. Don't know what that's all about. Is there something under the rug? There's always something under the rug, right? Oh my gosh. This half of the book looks like Cards Against Humanity. Okay. So now we have that fan on. Terrence Greenbrier. So yeah, that's my dad. Okay, thunder scared the crap out of me. Wiring in-house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink for no reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly disruptive to the walls, floor, and fixture of the structure. After the decision with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concern, issues will not be addressed. What? I'm just trying to find clues, and oh my gosh, this is annoying the crap out of me. Shut up. Was that annoying you guys too? Because it was really annoying me. I just wanted to finish reading. Okay, so I need a combination for that. I don't have it. Can open the drawers. And it's just files, I think. Yep, just files. And I'm not going to go through there yet because I haven't explored all of this place yet. Gotta explore everything.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevation.
You know, this place looks very cozy. I just want to curl up right there on that couch right now in my shark costume. It would be great. Just curl up and watch some horror movies with the storm and just listen to the rain. Oh my gosh, I would love it. Okay. I can crouch. Wow. You know, I didn't crouch at all in the last time I recorded this. Frick! Everything's so scary when I'm crouching. Because I feel so small and vulnerable.
The County and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly
So basically,
secure all windows.
I'm going to keep that on because of the light it's giving off. And I could turn on the light switch, but I really like how this looks. It's just so cozy. Okay, I'm going to open that door. 'Tis a closet. What is this? The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2. Story, The Turtle People, Part 1. Okay, so this is my sister's book.
Northwest Weather Service reports
Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the Black Pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge thar." That doesn't sound like a pirate, but whatever. "There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sun. What the heck was that? I'm sorry. The sunset. I can talk, I swear. Okay, so that was adorable. I love books written by little kids. I think I actually have some upstairs somewhere in my mom's closet or something. that I wrote when I was little, and if you guys want to see that, I would totally read those for you guys. I have no idea what my weird brain came up with, but I mean, we can find out together if you want. These light switches are cool, by the way. It's like a button to turn it on and a button to turn it off. Like, most light switches are, I don't know, my light switches are like a switch. Okay. This place has this. I'm gonna dance like this and, turn the lamp on. Open folder.
Somehow I always knew that
Directions. Below there are 2 stories. Okay, so it's just...
Now that it's happened.
The early morning of September 1st, 1937, Essa Glatz, I
I've
think,
done the best I could.
stares out the window of the train as it travels from... Oh my gosh.
Can't get you off
As
my
it
mind.
travels from
Whatever.
Vienna back to her home village of
Voodoo,
Wheel-
mildew, and shandu.
What,
William?
Daddy, I didn't know you were.
I'm
Wheeling?
right here looking at you.
I don't know.
If it ain't
In
me,
Poland.
it's my shadow.
Oh my gosh, shut up!
Sent you far away
I ain't
Where the
been
heck?
nowhere.
from me.
Shut up. I need to read. Okay. We gotta read all her stories. Okay. I'm gonna start over. The early morning of September 1st, 1937, Essa Glatz stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Willen, whatever, in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she's engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races. The lining of her... What? The lining of her uterus is getting thick and soft. What? As Essa slips off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there! Her dear Boris. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. What the hell? It travels through the fallopian tube. Why are we Why? What? What? Okay. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station, a whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs. The bombs? Reaches out towards her dear... What? What's his name? Boris. Okay, I thought that said Bonds. It looks like Bonds. Across the crowds. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelop him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and, for a time, Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. What in the hell? It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, what the frick? It's called a period, and this is not an okay description of that. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. Okay, what the hell was the assignment? The events are all out of order. Get a sheet of paper. So she had to write a story about the menstrual cycle, and that was her story. And the teacher wrote "see me" on it. That's hilarious. Okay, I didn't really read the prompt, so I was like, what kind of story is this? Why would you write that? Okay, let's go back up behind the bar. Would you like a drink? We have Dr. Jitters. Wait, you go there. Yeah, Dr. Jitters. Would you like some Dr. Jitters? We'll put it in your glass. Yeah. We also have orange soda. Very, very original name right there. You can get a mix of the two if you want to. We even have smaller shot glasses, just in case you want to take a shot of it, or you can throw it over there. And yeah. What's this? Is there something down there? What's that? Okay. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Parish. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavor. Sincerely, Donald Fritz, publisher, Mercury Books Incorporated. So, he wrote books, people didn't like them, they were crap. These people are like, okay, we gave you a chance to write 2 books, and they both were crap, and we're not gonna let you publish a third one with our publishing company. Because why would we do that? They would make us lose money. We don't care about you. We only care about the Muns. I want to get my book published someday. Read note. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too. So hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to. And we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
She seems to really like this, Lonnie. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing Sam. Am I Katie? Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad the attic. There is something in the attic, and we need to find what it is. That's locked. Let's go back. Okay, so we went in there, and there, but we did not go through here yet. So we need to go explore this part of the house. Light switch. Here we are. This is the library. I think there's a map, right? Yeah. There's a map. I don't know if it told me that, but I know it did last time. Open cabinet. Well, that closed all the way. The Accidental Parish. So this is the book that didn't work. A message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there will be another attempt. And the lines of communication are down. So he was writing books about JFK. What's this? Oh my! He had Not Okay magazines. The magazine for men. Gentlemen. Japan's bloody war on dolphins. Ladies in the ring. The women of wrestling. Okay. Well, damn, Dad. It says, gosh, Dad. Come on, Dad. What are you doing? Okay. Magazine. Fresh. Readers tell us about their worst moments. 90210. Does anybody still care? Sarah Holst. 90210. Here we are. What am I doing? Open folder. Oh, I found the code. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting to the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even if it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs, from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of home theater aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Okay, so he was an editor for a magazine. Okay, 0451. Let's go back to his safe. Not safe, the drawer. And it's 0451, I think. 0 4 5 1. We did it! What's in here? I want to read the document. Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document and typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. What? Oh, there's more. I, Oscar Mason, proceeding full competence of mind and memory, after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name to any creditors living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surroundings acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts, to my nephew Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. should predecease me, then and in such event the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the state. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August 1973. Signed, Oscar Mason. Okay, so this was just that without being able to be read by me, because this would have taken me ages to read. It was the same thing though. Okay, so that was the will that gave my dad this house, and basically said that I would get the house and everything if he were to die. Okay. Pioneer CLD D703 combination Laserdisc. Okay, so it's just a freaking DVD player. What? They say that the jack of all trades is the master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LCD player, you'll be glad to know that the Pioneer seems to share this particular... And it's not done. No one finished writing that. I am disappointed. Wait, did I go all the way through there, or did I just go in that one room and get a combination? Or is this just another... I don't think this has a way out, so I'm gonna go back. Again. I just came from over there. We're gonna explore the other side of the house, and then we're gonna end this episode, because we cannot afford to have hour-long episodes every day. Sorry, guys. Sam, Danielle from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come... Daniel, he wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Fair enough, I guess. Play messages.
Sam. Sam.
I thought that was a person.
Sam.
I feel like when I go really fast, it looks like a person.
Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Well, okay then. That was me calling, asking for Sam, and Sam wasn't answering. Worldwide timetable. Katie's departure, flight 881. Oh, so this is just... I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know what that is. Let's take this marker and go! I keep thinking this is a freaking person. I'm not gonna go up there yet. Not in this episode, at least. We're gonna go up there next time. I will be finishing this game. So, yeah, look forward to that. Read note. I ain't reading that. Bye. Okay, there's something in here, I think. Or maybe not. I'm not really sure. It kind of looks like that other closet. Janice Greenbrier. That's my mom! What's up there? Okay, this one goes too fast. What is it? Over the Alps. A novel traveling game. Okay. So there's nothing really in there. There's a cute skull! Aw, he's cute! I want one! Okay. Let's turn on this light. And look at these papers. Or whatever. Read letter. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this... I hate reading cursive. That was all the freaking Alone game was. It's just a bunch of cursive. I can write it, I can read it, but it takes me a while, okay? This new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year when we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous. Right back soon. I missed you, Rumi. Carol. Okay, so my mom's friend Carol wrote that letter on the floral paper. We're gonna go and see what this room is, and then we will end the episode. It's locked. Look at that. Okay, so that was the bottom floor adventure of Gone Home. I really do like this game so far. The only reason why I'm playing it again, even though my episodes got messed up or they were just terrible, is because I did like this game and I thought it was kind of spooky once you get into it a little bit. Also, it has a really nice story behind it, and I think it's gonna be a really fun experience for all of us to just sit back in this cozy Spooktober weather, whatever weather that may be wherever you live, and we're just gonna, gonna have fun together. Tomorrow, after you're seeing this, tomorrow you will see the final episode of Alone. I finally finished another series, guys. Are you proud of me? I know I'm proud of myself. Anyway, if you like this video, leave a like down below and also leave a comment. There will be links to things probably in the description. And I will see you in the next video, I guess. Bye! Bye! And thus, next time on this game, we go upstairs! Just kidding, you don't get to see that yet. I know I'm terrible.